We've had a good start this morning, so I did the normal ritual, took his everything off, asked him to show me where the potty was. I did ask him to like sit on it just because I took his nappy off and see if he needed a wee, but threw a little bit of a tantrum. That was while Daniel was still here, so we just said okay, but you know, make sure you tell us when you do. And then just as Daniel was leaving at around 7, he sat on the floor and he kept looking down and he was crossing his legs. So I found that a bit, you know, like, are you crossing your legs because you're holding in a wee? So I asked if he needed the loo. He said no, which he always does. So me and Daniel took him out there anyway. We had to bribe him with the iPad. We asked him to sit on it, he said no. We said, will you sit on it with the iPad? He ran outside, didn't he? So, but then he did have a massive wee. Like I've said before, last day of decent weather today. It's like, you can already tell today it's a bit fresher in the air. I think around where I live it's getting up to 24. But like, it's like cloudy, like the sun behind clouds sort of thing. So definitely more mild. I don't think Saturday and Sunday we're going to be able to have the potty outside, so it's going to be more of a struggle. So I really hope he picks it up today. But yeah, so that was a good start so far. That was at 7, it's like 7:37 now. Luca, did you have a big wee wee on the potty this morning? Yeah. Yes you did. You were such a good boy, wasn't you? Yeah. It's been over 2 hours since he's had a toilet, so I've asked him to sit on it. He's been out there for about 2-3 minutes, but he doesn't like it when I watch. But I think if something would have happened, he would have told me, so I think I'm going to go and get him off. Luca, are you done? Come on then. Oh no, I suspected it was nothing, but he tried. So it's just past 10 now. I didn't stop filming not even long ago from before, but he was sat on the I took the iPad off him for one because he needs some time away from it, and he was sat on the carpet again, crossing his legs and looking down, which is what he did this morning, right before he went on the potty for a wee. So I think that's a sign now that he needs a wee. So I've asked him to sit on. I said, and then he can have the iPad maybe after for a treat, but I'm gonna like drag that out because he needs a break. But I have to bribe him to get on. I'm just waiting in here because he's asked me to wait inside. I think he gets a bit embarrassed, so I'll just wait a couple minutes. And what'd you do? Was it? You're such a big boy. Boy! Mwah. Yeah, it's in there. We're going to say bye now, aren't we? Right, you are a good boy. So we've just said goodbye to the wee, haven't we? Put it down the toilet and cleaned the potty out. Just a little ritual that we've been doing to hopefully just get Luca more in the mood, thinking it's fun. Yeah, those patches. I had to put the sofa cleaner on there and dab it up, just waiting for it to dry, because Luca followed me into the kitchen and said he wanted a snack, and he was sort of like dancing around. I could see brown on his legs, and I asked him to bend over, and his bum was dirty, like he'd had a poo, and I thought, oh for goodness sake. I walked back in here and there was smears, I'm talking like little fingernail sized smears on the sofa, 3 of them, so it wasn't proper poo, which I'm glad about. But I'm just frustrated he didn't tell me. Like I said, with poo he does get a bit embarrassed, so, and I hadn't asked him since the last time. It had been about an hour since I'd sat him on, but yeah, he's turning it around. He's sat on there now because I asked him, I said where it wasn't proper, he's obviously still got to go, so I asked him to sit on there for me. Have you been in the toilet? Luca? Have you been? Is there something in the potty? No. What's the time? Yeah, when I sat him on the potty, he then did a wee. He didn't do the other thing. So that must have been all that come out. But I mean, the 3 smears added up were as big as that. So I'm talking it was tiny little smears. But unless I'm going to find something later, if I can't smell anything anymore, I think I'll be able to smell it, wouldn't I? And yeah, I did think about, like, a part of me was like, when I see it, I was so like, not angry, but I was like, oh God, disappointed. But obviously to him, you can't really let that show. I was just like, oh, never mind. Like a potato with my hair like this. I was like, you know, next time, you know, 3 wees before trial was good. Yesterday he had 3 wees the whole day from breakfast to dinner. Not good. It was just past 12. Me and Lou were playing in the garden, and then he ran in and said he was going to get his Spinosaurus toy. So I said okay, and then he was gone a couple of minutes. So I followed him upstairs. When he ran past me, I noticed his bum had some brown on it again. Oh, and I said, have you had a poo? And he said yeah, and I was thinking, oh for God's sake. So I've gone upstairs and I can't, again, I've looked. He can only get into his room upstairs. Everything else, all doors were closed. And it's quite dark in there. Turned on the lights, got my phone, looked with a torchlight, looked around, can't see it, can't smell anything. But there's these little brown smudges again. So anyway, I've told him, asked him to sit on again, and he's had another wee, but again, nothing else. But I think he's come in. So he had a wee and then left a little brown smudge on the potty, so something's coming, it's brewing. So he can't leave my sight now. I'm not going to let him leave my sight because I can't risk him doing something in the house. I just kind of don't have the energy or patience for that, although I wouldn't let him see that. Cheese, what have you done? Have you done something?
Yeah.
You done a wee wee. Oi.
Now how much to eat now?
Asked Luca-Loo to go on the potty at 3:10, and he had a wee, which is good. It's now 3:50, and he just said to me that he was hungry, so I actually cooked his dinner earlier and it's in the fridge. So I said, oh, should I do you want your dinner? Shall I start doing your dinner? And he said, yes, please. And basically, I've got this down now on the sofa, just a blanket in case he has any more accidents on the sofa. And as I leant over, I felt something really like wet. Yeah, smelt it, and it's wee. He's gone for a wee on the potty loads today. I think it's about 4 times. Hasn't done the other thing apart from like just all the smudges. So yeah, it's been about 4 times, but I've had to ask him every single time to sit on the potty. He hasn't just thought to himself, oh, I need a wee, I better sit on. Yeah, I've kind of had enough. And I'll be doing it on my own for half a day tomorrow because Daniel's working, and I'll also have Tio here, so I think that'll be manic. So Lucas had his bath, his dinner, he's got his nappy back on now, so there's not going to be any updates from me today. He won't tell us he needs to go when he's got his nappy on, he'll just go. Good morning, happy Saturday. I don't know if it's going to be happy for me, but we are on day 5 of potty training now, and today's the day that I've been dreading because Daniel's going out to work for around 5 hours. I'll be on my own, but it will be with both of them, so I can't give Luca my full attention today. He is dressed like normal today because the weather is rubbish, and he has no nappy on, he just has pants. I've decided to put him in pants today so that if he goes and has an accident, it will feel really uncomfortable, and he should know it kind of feels like it shouldn't be there, and maybe he will clock on that that's wrong. He got dressed, we put the potty downstairs, it's in the living room because obviously the weather, although it's mild actually, I could probably move it to the garden because it's not like raining, so it's fine. So I might do that. And he had a big wee in the potty at 9:20, and Daniel was still here then, so we like cheered and clapped and everything, and he was really happy. So let's see how the rest of this day goes, fingers crossed. It's not as bad as I think it's going to be. I've been building myself up to this day, like really worried about it, but I'm just now thinking like the day will only be bad if I let it be bad. So Dan hasn't long left. It's 10:20. Luca is sat on the potty. Just going to do this. Oh, mirror image. Can never do that right. He's just come and told me he needs a wee. Are you having a wee? You are! Are you really having a wee, Luca?
Yeah.
Are you such a good boy?
Yeah.
Well done!
Hey, no, go away.
Me and Tio are chilling. It's 11:15 and Luca has said he needs to sit on the potty again, so he's asked us to leave him alone. That's like the 3rd time you'd sat on the potty and told us. Being a good boy today in your big boy pants. Just watching the Olympics whilst we wait. Tio got bored and he's gone down to annoy Luca. Luca's been sat on there for about 5 minutes now, and he said he's still not finished. I'm not sure what's in there. haven't had a look, but he's still on there. He's been such a good boy. Looks like someone else wants to try the potty training. Do you know? So it's much later now. It's 2:30, and Luca, obviously, I think the last I filmed was Luca was, like I said, he needed to go, and then he asked to go, and he was sat on the toilet for like 5 minutes. He didn't end up going in the end. He ended up sitting on it for like 10 minutes in the end, but there was nothing there. He kept looking. I don't know if he like felt the urge to go or whatnot, but Luca's actually at his nan's house now, which is a big test because he's gone in just his pants and he doesn't have a nappy on. So Daniel said he fell asleep in the car on the way there. It's about a 45-minute car ride, and I think Daniel panicked a bit because he thought, oh my god, if he's asleep he won't be able to control it and he'll just wee. But when they got to Nanny's, he was all dry, and he has actually since gone a wee on the potty at Nanny's. Really proud. I don't want to like jinx things, but this could be his first fully, well, it'd be his first dry day in just pants, like a big boy. And after the week I've had, so up and down, so wavy, then will just be stunned. Guess what I'm doing? I'm emptying out the potty because Luca's just come home from his nanny's and had a wee on the potty. He has had a full dry day in pants. Like, what a turnaround. Good night to big boy Luca. Having a dry day all day in big boy pants. Because Luca is a good boy. Good morning. Potty training day 6. But it's not a good morning really, is it? Because Luca's done an accident in his pants this morning. We've got him dressed, he's got football. Obviously he just had pants on and he had an accident, a big accident by the way. Like, I don't need to, you know, a big accident, but I must admit I'm not fully blaming him because I was in the shower and Daniel let him play in his room by himself and the potty's downstairs. So Luca went to football today. After what happened this morning, he just went in pants again, and he was fine all throughout football. Daniel didn't notice anything, and then Daniel stopped at our the garage to see if they had any foil for the roast that we're doing later, and I say we, that Dan's cooking later. And when he got back in, or rather when he got home, he noticed that Luca had weed. It seems like I'm making excuses, but what I did say is that, again, we can't blame that on Luca. You don't know, he could have been in the car calling for Dan because he needed one and Dan weren't there because Ray popped into the shop. So again, I don't think we can blame him. Then he got back about, I think it was just after 10:30 they got back, and then he actually did have a wee on the potty at about 11, I think it was. He was like crossing his legs on the sofa, and then we sort of said, oh, do you need a wee? Should we go and sit you on the potty? And he did agree, and he sat on it and weed straight away. It's 12, so I only spoke to you like 10 minutes ago. He's done another one on the potty.
Daddy open it, Daddy open it. Theo, no, come back, step back. Ready? Look.
Bye, wee.
Bye, bye.
I just need to pop up and get him some pants because there was a dribble in his ones he had on.
It's wee wee.
You going?
You gonna come say bye? Sit. Say bye-bye, wee. Good boy.
Pooh tickles Ollie's bottom to say, but sometimes Ollie is too busy to notice Pooh, and Pooh nips back inside again.
I was just eating lunch and I come back in. It's 2 o'clock now, by the way. And I come back in and he said, I'm wet. I was like, what? Have you weed in your pants? You've done another wee? So just come to get another pair of pants. I think, and I'm not exaggerating, that this is the 5th or 6th pair of pants. It's 2 o'clock, like I said, just gone 2 p.m. I think it's the 5th or 6th pair of pants that he will be wearing today. Spill it, let mummy lift this up. Go on then, bye bye. Oh no, put it back there. Yeah, is it on properly? Good boy.
I want to sleep.
But Luke, are you wetting your pants a little bit? You have to do all your wee-wee in the potty.
A big one?
A big one. 4:10. Another wee-wee. Luke is a good boy. I've decided that cleaning out potties is like one of my least favourite things to do. How minging and gross do they get? Good evening for the last time on this vlog, because the boys are in bed. I'm like directly below their bedroom, so I'm trying not to be too loud. It's 6:20. They usually go to bed at 6:30 though. We have put them to bed a bit early, but the timing's just worked out that way. So the piece of information that I'm rounding up this video with is that Luca wet his pants at 5:30. Today has been a good day, not the best. Yesterday was the best, a good day, but it just hasn't been like yesterday was perfect really. And I did think that we would have another day like that today, but we haven't. You know, I was expecting it to come to Sunday and me to be saying at the end like, oh, I did it, I potty trained my son in 6 days, so like you can do it too, and all that jazz, but it hasn't quite worked out like that. He is gonna continue wearing pants. The thing is, we can't go back to nappies now. We can't take that step back, and I feel like this vlog, like, it's a bit all over the place. Like, it's really raw and yeah, it's really up and down, but to be honest, like, the whole experience has been like that. It has been so up and down. Like, look at what this week has done to me. Like, it stressed me out. I don't even want to look in there. God, it's horrific. Okay, full on rambling now. I always do it. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.